Today we're going to play Blackjack. Hi, I'm Chris Canuch and welcome to Playing Games. Please subscribe, comment, and like. I can think of at least 21 reasons why you should. The object of Blackjack is to have a higher hand than the dealer without going over 21 points. Card values. Each pip card is worth the displayed number. So a 5 is 5, a 6 is 6, a 7 is 7, and so on. All 10s and face cards are worth 10 points. The ace, however, can be valued at either 1 or 11, whichever best helps your hand. Blackjack is a one-on-one game. Even if there are multiple players, each player is taking on the dealer only, not the other players. What you'll need: a standard French-suited 52 card deck and some betting items such as chips. If you want to get serious about Blackjack, the most recommended additional item is the Blackjack Basic Strategy Guide. Stick around to the end to learn about it and get your own free copy. Ante. Before the first deal, all players must put a set amount of betting items in front of them. There is almost always a minimum and maximum possible bid amount. Starting with the player to the left of the dealer, everyone including the dealer gets one face-up card. Then a second face-up card goes to every player except for the dealer. The dealer deals themselves their second card face down. This is the dealer's hidden card or hole card. Players do not hold their cards in Blackjack. Look, but don't touch. The dealer now addresses each player one at a time, starting with the player to their left. Players can stay/stand with their cards if they'd like what they see. The player will wave their hand over their cards to indicate they want to stay. Don't touch your cards though. If a player wants another card, they can ask for a hit, either knocking, scratching, or tapping the table. The dealer deals one face-up card to the player per requested hit. If they don't go over 21 points, they can stand or hit for more cards until they're either happy with their cards or go over 21 points. If they were dealt an ace in a card worth 10 on the opening deal, bingo, bunko, Yahtzee, they've got Blackjack, or a natural. This is a big win for the player, and the dealer must pay 1.5 times the bet to the player with Blackjack. So if their bet was 2 red chips, they get 3 red chips from the dealer. However, if the dealer also gets Blackjack on their first 2 cards, it's a tie or push. No chips are exchanged between the dealer and the player who also has Blackjack. Note, it's only Blackjack if it happens on the initial 2 dealt cards. If 21 is achieved by 3 or more cards, it adds up to 21, but it's not Blackjack. Here's how a round looks like without anyone getting Blackjack. This player has 15. If they're happy with what they have, they can stay. To stay, they wave their hand over their cards. If they indicate they want another card, the dealer gives them 1 card face up. This player is now showing 17. Once the players wave their hands indicating they want to stay, they can no longer take any new cards. This player is showing 20, which is a strong hand. They'll indicate that they want to stay. This player is only showing 14, and it's likely they'll want to hit. They get 1 new card. They're now showing 24. Any value over 21 is a bust. Their cards and chips are immediately taken by the dealer. And now it's the dealer's turn. The dealer flips over their hidden card. The dealer is showing 16. The dealer must stay if they're showing 17. If the dealer's value is less than 17, they must take a hit. If the dealer goes bust, they must now pay out the remaining players. They do not, however, have to pay out the player that busted before them. The dealer pays chips equal to the amount bet. The round is now over. If the dealer's next card was an ace, they would have 17, which means they have to stay. Any player who has a higher value than 17 gets paid out. This player has 20, they get 1 chip. This player also has 17, so it's a draw. Neither the player nor the dealer get chips. If the dealer had gotten a 5, that would be 21. As 21 is higher than any of the other players' scores, the dealer would win all bets. There's one exception to the dealer's 17 rule. If they have a 6 and an ace, that's 17. However, the ace could also be a 1, so they're allowed to take another hit. Now this is 17, they would have to stay. If they had this instead, they would have 21. And that's basically it. Other rules and options. Split. If the player was dealt 2 cards of the same value, they can split them and play 2 hands this round. If they split, they must also add more chips to play. Indicate you want to do this and add an equal amount of chips to your original bet and put 2 fingers over your cards, indicating the number 2. The dealer will deal 1 more face-up card per split. Each split hand plays with the same rules as before. If you're content with what you have, wave your hand over that hand. If you want to hit on one of those hands, tap the table. Keep going until you either get a number you like or go bust. If you go bust on 1 or more of them, you lose that bet. When the dealer reveals their cards, each of your split hands is judged individually. If 1 or more lose, the dealer takes those chips and cards. If 1 or more wins, the dealer pays out. It is possible to get Blackjack on split aces or 10s. However, if you split aces, you can only hit once per ace. Note you can split again if you get another pair on a new split deal. Just add the correct amount of chips and flash your index and middle finger in a glorious V. Note you're never required to split if you don't want to. See the included Playing Games Blackjack guide on recommended times to try it. Doubling down. You can double your bet by adding an equal amount of chips to your original bet. Then point one finger and the dealer will give you one and only one new face-up card. You can't hit again after this. You should only double down with certain hands. See the included Playing Games Blackjack guide, linked in the description below, or just screenshot it when it comes up. Now, just kidding, I'll put it up for a while at the end. Naughty casinos. The correct payout for getting a blackjack is 3-2 or 1.5 times your bet amount. Some dodgy casinos will try to get away with paying less, such as 6-5 or even worse. Make sure to look at the table. If you see a 3-2, it's correct. If you see something else, avoid that table. Buying insurance. I've never done it, and I don't think you need to know it. But if you want to learn about it from someone else, you do you. Basic strategy guide. Do you want to know when you should hit and when you should stay? Here's the world famous Blackjack Basic Strategy Guide, playing game style. Follow the link in the description for a free printable PDF or just screenshot this. You're welcome. But wait, what is this? Well, legend has it, you can memorize this chart and can nearly even up your odds against the Blackjack casino. It was concocted by some smart guys in the mid 20th century. First up, it's color coded, so you know when to hit, stay, double down, or split. The top row shows the dealer's up card. The column on the left shows all the possible combos you could have been dealt. There's no guarantee that this will make you rich, but what gambler has ever believed in guarantees? Did I get something wrong, or do you play it differently, or just want to say hi? Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and share to help this channel grow. Also help support this channel by giving the house a digital donation. You are great. See you next time on Playing Games.